everyone. Right, so I'm just going to do a quick little video because I've been trying to film a couple videos while my baby's sleeping. He's woke up now, so we best hurry up. Just a little bit of an update about the changes I've made this year. I don't know if this needs, I don't know if it needs a trigger warning or what, but I will be discussing things like eating disorders and the toxic diet culture. I'll be talking about my body dysmorphia. Yeah, that's the sort of stuff I will be discussing today. So let's get into it. So growing up, I've always had weight issues. I was always a large girl, and I loved my food. There's pretty much no other way to say it. Didn't like exercise, and I loved my food. So that's always been the case for me. I've always been somebody who's always had a bit more fat on their body. That's plain and simple. That's just the way it is. And over the years, I have tried to change myself. What it all boiled down to was the hatred I had for myself. The hatred of anything to do with myself. So doing this sort of thing is really hard for me because it straight away I think about how I look, how I sound, what am I on about? Why, who wants to know anything like this about you? That is constantly going on in my head. Now, this year I made a change over the new year. Instead of saying, new year, new me, I'm going to lose a load of weight, I'm going to exercise 18,000 times a week, or do you know what I mean? I didn't set an unrealistic goal. What my goal was this year and has been the whole year, everything that boils down to is I want to change how I see myself. I want to change how I am about myself. I want to not be so hard on myself because it's draining. It's draining hating myself so much. I didn't realize how draining it was until I've started to fix my relationship with myself. Now, saying that, I have always growing up through my early 20s, late teens, always been super aware of how my body looks compared to somebody else. Now, it could literally be anybody, man, woman, fucking duck. Do you know what I mean? I'm comparing myself to them. It's stupid. So I would say, let's say it's a man walks past. I go, oh, I'm as tall as him. Oh my God, I'm as tall. Oh my God, I'm such a behemoth. I'm so tall. I'm so broad. I'm so hideous. A girl walks past, same sort of thing. Oh my God, look I love how she looks. I wish I looked like that. I wish I had her hips. I wish I had her nose. I wish I had everything. They literally got to the point where I could not tell you something I liked about myself. There was literally nothing that I liked about myself. So I thought, this is so unhealthy. It got to the end of last year and I was thinking, this is so toxic. And I was looking at my kids thinking, I don't want them to ever feel like this. And I don't want them to ever know, to see how I am about myself, because it was starting to slip out. I was starting to really be hard on myself in front of the kids. And kids are just so aware of things, aren't they? So I really wanted to make that change before the kids got old enough for them to really start to pick up on those habits as well. So I did start going to the gym, but I didn't go to the gym to lose weight. I didn't do it because I wanted to punish myself. So saying that, I used to use exercise as a tool as punishment. So I ate a chocolate bar or a cake at work or whatever like that. It means I'd be like, right, I have to run now. I have to run until I vomit because I need to work off this chocolate and this cake and I'm disgusting. And why would I do that? Like, that is just disgusting. So that is how my thought process was. Same with diet, flipping it. I'd be super strict on my food to the point where I was like, if I slipped up or I had something, you're disgusting. Why did you have those carbohydrates? They're gonna sit one moment on the lips, a lifetime on the hips. Those sort of, really toxic thoughts were in my brain all the time. And I decided to use exercise as a way to help my mental health and also to find a way to love myself. So I've started going to the gym, and it really showed me how much I was struggling before, because it gets to the point where I'd work out even if I was sick or ill, or I could literally be head in the toilet or whatever, and I'd be like, I still need to go to the gym, and my husband would be like, what you on about? Do you know what I mean? Like, I'd still have to go to the gym, or I'd still have to run, or anything. I'd get 2 hours sleep and I'd be like, oh, I still need to run, because if I don't run, I'm going to feel terrible, blah, blah, blah. Like, it was so toxic. So I've thankfully found a balance this year of listening to my body. I have tried to really take in the other factors that are around life. So, for example, I never realized how much my period would affect my hunger and my mood and my energy levels. I had no idea until I started following people on social medias that started bringing up charts, and this is why some women feel a bit lethargic at this time in their cycle and things. And I was thinking, my God, I didn't even realize that was a thing. Another thing that sort of I realized as affected, so like my energy level would change with how much training I was doing. So obviously, the more you train, the hungrier you'll be, because you're burning off and you're building muscle. That used to be used as a tool. I'm hungry. It's eating the fat. It's you're gonna be skinny. It wasn't about strength and health. It was about being as skinny as I possibly could be. Now, I'm quite a tall girl. I'm quite a broad girl. So it did get to some points in my life where I was very, very, very unhealthy and underweight. And then I've been the polar opposite. I have found this year, yes, I have lost a little bit of weight. It has been steady, it's been slow, but it hasn't been about the weight. So people have actually said to me in the last few weeks, people have said, you look like you've lost weight. And I go, well, do I? Whereas before, I could tell you the ounce that I was. Do you know, I could tell you exactly the weight I lost and how much I lost that week, how much I lost 2 days ago. Like, I could tell you exactly. I don't weigh myself really now. I probably weigh myself every couple of months just to sort of go, right, let's have a look. And I look at it and I go, yeah, cool. Like, it doesn't have the same hold over me as it used to. I am better just overall with my relationship with food. I don't restrict anything. I literally have everything. I haven't been in a calorie deficit. I know I need to be in a calorie deficit if I want to lose weight. I don't want to lose weight currently. I just want to be healthier, move more, and just fix me mentally first. So right now, that's a bit of an update. I'm so much better with my weight, with my food and my relationship with food, that it hasn't become a problem for me this year. And it's so relieving. It's so nice to not be stressing about food. I need to work on a bit more about triggers for me. So being around certain things trigger me. It's hard to explain it. And I'm trying to work out why they trigger me. And I'm trying to work through that. I do think eventually I probably will need some therapy as well. Like, I don't think I can do it on my own. This isn't the cure for everyone. Do you know what I mean? But right now, mentally, I'm much better and it's so nice. It's just so good. Will it always be this way? Probably not. I'll probably have fluxes where I am worse and I slip into restrictive habits and things like that. But I'm really trying to change, because I don't want to hate myself anymore. And it's so relieving to not hate myself as much as I used to. So we're getting there. It's slow, it's steady. We are getting there. hopefully this has been a good video. I don't really know. I don't understand YouTube. So if you want to follow me on my journey, I'm assuming I've got to say like and subscribe. I don't really know, to be honest. So hopefully this was helpful, and hopefully you come back again. See you later, guys.